Nonprofit KC2026 is hard at work getting our city ready to host hundreds of thousands of soccer fans.
KC 41 News reporter Todd Palmer talked with that group CEO to learn how their efforts will make a lasting impact in our community.
I didn't know much about the World Cup, and it was Sprint's really big first global sponsorship.
30 years ago, KC2026 CEO Pam Kramer helped lead Kansas City-based Sprint's sponsorship of the 1994 World Cup, traveling to games coast to coast.
The celebration, the excitement, the enthusiasm, even in cities like LA and New York, you could feel that the World Cup was there.
Kansas.
Now she's leading the nonprofit tasked with preparing Kansas City to step into the World Cup spotlight in 18 months.
We have really strong momentum, and it's built on the team, right? We've gone from a staff of 2 to a staff of 11, and a few more starting after the first of the year.
Kramer took the KC 2026 reins in mid-July, but her team is tasked with more than organizing an event and moving people around the region.
When you hear Legacy, you think sticks and bricks, right? Centennial Park, something like that in Atlanta. For us, Legacy is more about sustained and long-term impact. For us, Legacy is more about creating capacity, building workforce, teaching people how to operate, or showing that we can operate regionally, and creating a blueprint for how to do that.
Any decisions KC 2026 make also have to work for Kansas City's residents.
The transportation plan starts with the people who are already here. We want people not only to be able to get to work and do the things that they typically do, but also to engage with the World Cup.
Kansas City will be the first host city to announce its bus procurement next month, doubling the region's bus capacity during the World Cup. 539
days. I feel like we're leading the host cities in many areas, but I would never say there's not more work to do.
With a chance to welcome the world, she's confident Kansas City will embrace the moment.
It's hard to watch the World Cup and not become a soccer fan and not get swept up in the enthusiasm.
In Kansas City, Todd Palmer, KSHB 41 News.